The Vtuber community, a vibrant and often chaotic space, is no stranger to drama, but few controversies have left audiences feeling as dissatisfied as the one involving Vshojo and Nux Taku. This complex saga, fueled by miscommunication, misunderstandings, and a misplaced sense of trust, exposed deep rifts within the Vtuber community and raised critical questions about transparency, accountability, and the delicate balance of power between creators and their audiences. The story begins with Vshojo, a popular independent VTuber agency, and Nux Taku, a prominent indie content creator known for his insightful commentary and comedic takes on anime and sometimes the VTuber world. Vshojo and Nux had a long-standing history, with Nux regularly collaborating with Vshojo members such as Project Melody and playing a significant role in some of these creators' early growth. Everything pointed to the fact that Nux and Vshojo were on more than good terms, at least publicly. But in October 2021, a series of events unfolded that would dramatically alter their relationship. Fake Vshojo emails were sent to two unaffiliated VTubers, including Nux, in an attempt to solicit personal data for potentially attempting doxing, attacking, and even swatting. Swatting is a severe problem, and it involves making a false police report to prompt an armed police response toward an unsuspected victim. This dangerous, highly illegal, and widespread hoax puts lives at risk, as even a single wrong move can result in fatal consequences. Moreover, swatting imposes substantial financial burdens on government, often costing hundreds of thousands of dollars. Nux, understandably concerned, reached out to Vshojo for clarification. The agency confirmed that they were aware of the incident and were actively investigating the matter. However, things took a dramatic turn when Nux, along with fellow content creator Mutahar, uncovered the identity of the perpetrator. On November 21st, 2021, a month later after his tweets, Nux released a video detailing his investigation and the methods used to catch the scammer, claiming his main goal would be to spread awareness about this fisher in the VTubing community and raise awareness so no other VTuber would fall prey to them. In this video, Nux details the situation in its entirety and provides a detailed explanation of his personal involvement in assisting the cybersecurity team of Vshojo in effectively neutralizing the threat. Nux outlines how he's received an email claiming he's been accepted into a Vshojo edition. Knowing he hadn't applied, he contacted Vshojo's CEO Gunrun to warn him. Nux then, in a clever move, managed to bait the scammer by giving him a burner phone number, gaining some of their information before passing it on to Gunrun.
He texted me on the phone number that I just got as a burner phone. It was pretty great. I'm very proud of myself, patting myself on the back for the epic foresight.
The scammer himself was found bragging in a Discord server, and one of Nux fans, who happened to be in that server, reported back to him and gave him proof of this as a video.
This dude was flexing that he got my real name and phone number, which he didn't, and he was posting it in his Discord servers, and one of the people in the Discord server that he was posting it was a fan of mine, reached out to me saying, "Oh my god, you got doxxed," which I didn't, and basically introduced me to someone that knows that guy personally.
He then went on to explain that this scammer had already swatted several people and targeted at least 12 VTubers, including himself.
Here she has a tweet saying, "Oh my god, I'm so excited, my dreams are coming true, etc, etc." In other words, she just got an email saying that she was accepted into Vshojo, and then the next tweet right after that, here saying that the police are at my door, I don't know what's going on, I'm very scared. That is when she actually got swatted by this asshole.
One of the victims, indie VTuber Saki, unfortunately fell prey to the scam, believing the email to be real and providing her information, and got swatted. After Nux posted the video, Vshojo's official account even responded to it, thanking him for working with them and adding their own statement about the situation. This response gave the impression that Vshojo was aware of the scam and actively working with Nux to address it. But Nux's video, while seemingly well-intentioned, sparked a firestorm of controversy. Vshojo members expressed their disappointment and concern on Twitter, fearing that the public release of the video could compromise their safety and reveal information that could be used to harm them. The situation escalated quickly, with Vshojo members feeling betrayed and their trust in Nux shattered. The online community, fueled by the drama, begun to dissect the situation, scrutinizing every detail and offering a wide range of opinions. This caused Twitter and the communities of all content creators involved to erupt in a backlash against Nux. At the time this happened, Nux first remained silent, probably trying to work something behind the scenes, but the general opinion here was that he was largely at fault. Neanners, in a private message on her Discord server, took a more critical stance, accusing Nux of taking credit for the work of Vshojo's cybersecurity team and exploiting his friends for clickbait. She also voiced concern about the video's content, highlighting the potential dangers of sharing sensitive information without proper care. Though she kept these accusations within her own community and only into her supporters' channel, these were some of the most serious accusations levied against Nux during the entire event. Namely accusing him of clout chasing and of recording a friend in a secret call to turn it into a video, as well as using her friend's face frequently for clickbaits. Being the internet, these of course got leaked almost immediately, and the internet quickly disseminated Neander's criticism, further fueling the conflict.
Neanners, who's been an internet personality going back a decade, I think, she released this Discord post specifically throwing Nux under the bus, saying that he was using them for clickbait, that it was all for clout, and that he completely jeopardized their safety. Now, I've gone through the entire video. He never mentions any of the VTubers aside from Saki, who seems to be pretty thankful for the video, any VTuber that was a target of these doxers. So the statement that he put them in danger, it's a little sketchy.
On November 24th, the indie VTuber Snuffy went to Twitter detailing an incident she had with Nux back on her stream in March. She explained that she had received a donation from Nux Taku, daring her to respond to a self-harm joke in exchange for further donations. Nux frequently creates videos in which he offers to donate a certain sum of money if VTubers do something outlandish. This particular instance may have been one of those videos. However, Snuffy expressed her discomfort for being put on the spot on such sensitive topics.
How long is this video? Oh my gosh! It's 45 minutes long. My second most would be like maybe like a Ghibli thing. If you say it and explain, why are you threatening me? I feel like I'm being held at gunpoint. Like, say it, spell it out loud, and explain. Kilometers? Oh, meters? Kilometer. 1 kilometer. No pressure or anything, but I'll donate 5,000 more bits if you say and explain while Logan Paul is a legend. Oh my god! Make it 7,000 bits if you tell me your top 10 Logan Paul moments. I like it when he opened Pokemon cards. I liked his apology video. It was pretty cringe. I appreciate it.
To which Vebe responded as well. Nux replied by showcasing DMs from a few months prior where he and Snuffy had apologized to each other, but then subsequently deleted this exchange. Despite Nux's apparent lack of social awareness in this situation, it serves to highlight the intense emotional charge of the moment. Even VTubers who typically avoid controversial topics were swept up in the heat of the moment. Nux, after facing a barrage of criticism over the course of these 3 days, finally responded. First by privating his video, and then by releasing a tweet longer explaining his perspective. The announcement of the video privatization itself drew criticism from several Vshojo talents who questioned the decision to keep the video up for longer than necessary. In the tweet longer, Nux claimed that he had, in fact, discussed the matter with Vshojo representatives and the cybersecurity team for over 4 hours, and even one of the members of the Vshojo group who had approved his decision to release the video. He categorically denied that the Vshojo team had not requested for him to refrain from uploading the video. Because this statement was a direct contradiction to what the girls seemed to believe, this brought even more confusion to the situation. The following day, Nux shared another video on Twitter where he included receipts of conversations between him and a representative of Vshojo, where they discussed the video in question. The Vshojo team had requested several modifications for the video, which Nux complied with. He claims that no one from the team specifically asked him not to post this video, except for his brother, who was concerned for his safety. Interestingly, in the messages, Vshojo even thanked Nux for his efforts in raising awareness about a public issue and even asked him to include their official statement. It's noteworthy that the statement was crafted with the assumption that viewers had already watched the video.
I got swatted once in the past and it scarred me. People die in these situations, and coming close to it happening again terrified me. When I brought this to the attention of Vshojo, they told me that they knew this was going on for a while, never said anything publicly, and as a result of that, I felt like Vshojo put me and others at risk. Before posting that video, I was in a group chat with the CEO of Vshojo, one of the girls, and the head cybersecurity officer. Vshojo acknowledged that they knew about this swatter for a long time and did nothing publicly. I didn't make the video to endanger anyone, as the culprits were already brought to light. They acknowledged that they have no problem if I publish this video, and it's entirely my right as a victim of the swatter. Nevertheless, I showed them the video before uploading so they could let me know if I should make any changes or ask me to potentially not upload at all. They asked for changes like blurring things and denying the culprit's notoriety, and I complied. My brother was the only person that asked me not to post the video, because he was afraid for my safety beefing with a swatter, but I thought it was prudent for the safety of others in the community, and Vshojo mentioned that they appreciated me doing this public service announcement. When I mentioned this video would be helpful to them as well, they thanked me and asked me if I can include an official statement from them and link in the description, which I did. The statement was written with the assumption that the viewers watched my video. They still refused to mention that someone was impersonating them, and they continued to thank me for working with them. Their official statement had the header, "Thank you Nux for working with us," but it was deleted when some of the Vshojo girls got upset with my video and claimed that I was repeatedly asked not to post it, which is untrue, as I showed you.
Nux then offers an apology for neglecting the talent's feelings and failing to swiftly remove the video. Furthermore, he expressed his regret for requesting a retraction of their statement as a condition for taking down the video. Additionally, this video provided an important piece of the missing puzzle, a censored screenshot of the group DN where the controversial video was being discussed. It revealed the presence of Gunrun, the CEO, a censored Vshojo member, the Vshojo representative Phoenix, and Nux Taku. However, internet detectives were quick to corroborate this with a now redacted tweet from Fruit showcasing DMs between her and Nux. In these messages, Nux mentioned that Project Melody was the one that was part of the group DM and was aware of the situation. This revelation raised eyebrows as it contradicted the girl's claims that Vshojo's cybersecurity team had advised Nux against releasing the video. Adding to the confusion, Project Melody had publicly criticized Nux for releasing the video, stating that he had disregarded their feelings and was prioritizing clicks. So what was the truth? Was this a colossal misunderstanding, an honest mistake, or something else? Vshojo then, in an attempt to shed light on the situation, released a blog post outlining their perspective, a move they stated that unfortunately required sharing private conversations to address the concerns. While acknowledging the seriousness of the allegations, Vshojo emphasized that issues of safety are not grounds for content, and that they do not condone harassment. They also stated they would be moving their investigation back to a private level to protect the safety of all parties involved. Vshojo first addressed the concerning allegations that they left indie VTubers in the dark and that they were still at risk of phishing attacks from the vshojo.org domain. They clarified that only 2 phishing attempts had been confirmed, one targeting Nux and the other targeting Saki, meaning other indie VTubers were not at risk. To further address the concerns, Vshojo began by showcasing their initial DMs with Nux, highlighting the potential harm of publicly releasing information that could hinder the investigation and compromise the case against the swatter. They then showcased the DMs between Nux and the Vshojo representative Phoenix, their concerns being that this person was seeking notoriety and making an announcement of it would only bolster them. Vshojo maintained they never gave Nux permission to release the video, explaining they had limited time to suggest edits and create a statement. The most damning accusation, however, was that Nux ignored their suggestion for edits, which could explain the concern voiced by other VTubers and even Melody. The line, "Staff's context, there is a negative history of interaction between Vshojo and Nux that led us to proceed with extreme caution," hints at past issues that fueled Vshojo's cautious approach and perhaps more tension than we thought so behind the scenes. Is it simply the same accusations Neanners mentioned about the secret voice call recording, or something else like Bay mentions in this screenshot? That is one of the few mysteries that remain from this whole arc to this day. Vshojo then unveiled the full context of the screenshots Nux presented in his video. Now I gotta be fair to all parties here and give this point to Vshojo. It seems that the cybersecurity expert did in fact inform Nux that his investigation contained misinformation. This revelation shed light on a key point Nux made in his video. He claimed the doxer bragged about obtaining his information and that one of his fans conveniently in the same Discord server alerted him. However, Vshojo's released DMs revealed that this fan was likely working with the doxer. Phoenix, the Vshojo representative, explicitly stated, "My comment is specifically about praising that one fan that reached out. I am 99% certain that is a fellow member of the harassment gang and not a fan. Giving them praise will make them focus more on harassing the Vtuber community because they think they can manipulate people like this. The concern is that they fed you fake info after showing you the genuine video and confession/brag." He went on to explain their strategy. Their MO is to do this good cop, bad cop thing, and this random fan does something to establish credibility and then uses that credibility to feed disinformation to the target. This means Nux was likely given false information by the doxer's accomplice, potentially skewing his understanding of the situation. When Nux defended his decision to release the video, stating that it was irrelevant whether he was misinformed or not, Vshojo conceded, agreeing that his experience as a victim is absolutely valid. They also go on to say that their polite tone in their response to Nux was a result of treating him as a media professional. But to be fair to Nux and to Vshojo's own admittance, the wording on that wasn't firm enough or even clear enough. They claimed they wanted to give strong warnings, but in a nice way. But do you thank someone and even tell them you appreciate it after they did something you didn't want them to do? As for Nux, was he a little too eager to release this video? Sure. Did his excitement to share an interesting story blindside him? Perhaps. After all, he had been working on the video for a month and he might have gotten a little overzealous, a little too content-brained about showing off the fruits of his labor. And Vshojo turned out to be correct in claiming the information was wrong. Even though Nux claimed he had put the swatter behind bars, several videos by the alleged swatter himself were made taunting Nux Taku just a few days after the incident and showcasing how he had in fact tricked Nux.
To all the kids in my comment sections threatening me like, "You're gonna get what you deserve, Nux Taku didn't deserve any of this," like, nothing even happened to him, first of all, and I didn't do anything to him. He made up the story just to get views on YouTube, so I want to see you guys do something. Like, you guys are literally fucking harmless. If you're gonna threaten me, at least, like, keep your word and go through with it. I don't know, it's just a laughing matter because it's literally so funny. Are you guys gonna do something to me or not? It's been 2 days and I don't think anything's gonna happen to me. Fucking harmless fat niggas. Alright, bye guys.
It is unclear whether or not this person is really who he claims he is, but it's fairly certain the video of the Discord call was wrong along with several other information. In this case, Nux releasing the video would only serve as a warning to the real doxer that an investigation is going on. That could explain the talent's fear of seeing this video go live. But does any of this information relate to the backlash you received on Twitter from the Vshojo girls? Not necessarily. I think everyone can agree that it should have been handled privately, and I believe that stems more from a lack of communication between Vshojo management and the girls, or even between Vshojo talents and Nux himself. After all, a video like this shouldn't have come as a surprise to anyone, especially not if you're friends or even acquainted. On November 29th, Nux published a video titled "Moving Forward." In the video, Nux discusses how the situation had caused him significant anxiety and that his primary objective was now to de-escalate the conflict. This meant that no additional receipts would be shown and he would cease discussing the situation altogether, putting it behind him. Ultimately, all parties involved issued apologies. Iron Mouse's and Zentraya's apologies particularly stood out and were praised by the community for their transparency and accountability. Zentraya posted a tweet longer apologizing for getting her community involved and for making tweets that riled up everyone due to her seeing her friends being harassed by members of a community and felt like she had to defend them. She then went one step further and posted a second public apology under his recent video stating, "I would personally, since I fucked up publicly, feel the need to apologize publicly to you from my part in this and inciting people as well during this situation. As you stated, I do not condone hate mobs at all and wish to move forward on peaceful terms. I am sorry." And that apology is still up to this day. Same with Iron Mouse's, who in a heartfelt statement apologized for her public outbursts, acknowledging the potential for unintended consequences when sharing personal feelings online. She expressed regret for any discomfort caused and pledged to focus on resolving future conflicts privately. She also extended a sincere apology to Nux, emphasizing that she harbored no ill will toward him. In a subsequent stream, she further elaborated on the situation, clarifying that they were not informed by management about their conversation with Nux prior to the video release. She expressed that she won't delete her tweet, explaining that it serves as a reminder to avoid making hasty conclusions in the future. This incident highlights an important lesson. Mistakes are common, but the ability to learn from them distinguishes negative experiences from positive ones. After all, the only way to avoid mistakes is to gain experience, and the only way to gain experience is to make mistakes. Neanders put out 2 tweets as well, apologizing publicly and providing further clarifications, but failing to name Nux by name, which brought on some criticism. Vey and Fruit also issued their own apologies. As for Project Melody, she only put out a tweet affirming her support for her group, which was a bit lackluster considering the big question mark that remained on her involvement with the situation. And even though all parties apologized and the air was supposed to be cleared, their collab almost came to a standstill, with the exception of a few rare ones. While understandable, the hasty attempts to move past the incident left several questions unanswered, fueling further speculation, debate, and frustration among the community. To this day, this is a conversation that keeps coming back up even 3 years later. This, in fact, has been my most requested video ever. So thank you for waiting so long for me to make this video. Due to its sensitive nature, I wanted to make sure I could make this video in the most neutral and respectable manner I could while providing due diligence to all parties involved, as well as my audience, like I always do. Want more chaotic VTuber deep dives? Subscribe with notifications on, leave a like, leave a comment, and for daily uploads, check out my second channel, and for exclusive content, join my Patreon. Big things are coming, including my 1-year anniversary and a 2.0 re-debut. See you next time! She explained that she had been receiving a donation. She explained that she had received a donation from Nux Taku. They also stated they would be moving their investigation. Why can't I say that word? They also stated they would be moving their investigation back to a private level. I can't say that word ever, and I use it so often. In a subsequent stream, she further elaborated